What's up YouTube, Delmater here, and welcome back to another video. Today we are watching the 5 Nights at Freddy's movie! I've been waiting for this movie since it got announced by Warner Brothers in 2015. I've been playing this since a little bitty itty bitty boy. And I'm all here for it, baby! Right now, look, I'm not looking fresh for the movie. I ain't looking Fnaf-y. Let's change into that, ready? Ooh. 5 Nights at Freddy's out right now. Look at the fit. Look, ready? Watch this. Make this into a night. Make this look clean, ready?
Join us, be our friend, or just be sucking to fend. After all, you only got 5 nights at Freddy's. Is this where you wanna be? I just don't get it. Why would you want to stay 5 nights at Freddy's? Is this where you wanna be? I just don't get it.
So obviously you can probably tell I'm a super fan, you know. I've already said this before, but I'm 2014, all the game theories, everything. So I'm coming into this movie as a big fan. So I'm probably gonna have a bias about it and like it more. But I'm gonna try to watch the movie as a spectator that knows some stuff, a knowledgeable viewer. Yeah. Now there's one thing in this movie that from the trailers, that our reaction trailer, that made me, that I think can enhance this movie so much that I really hope they put in. That thing is the sound design, like the music of it, the sound, you know. Because in that starting of the second trailer, it started with like the, what was it? In the second trailer, when that girl is going into Freddy's mouth and like the hand, you know, the music for that happens. The 5 Nights at Freddy's one ominous vibe. No, like all the rest of the music is like the circles, like bang 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 bang. I don't really like that. It's not scary. It's not original. But once you had that 5 Nights at Freddy's one original, that's fire! So that's the thing that I really hope that they have in the movie, because I think that will enhance it. And I hope the acting's good. I hope there's good, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I hope it's good. Let me take you downstairs. Let me take you downstairs. Walk down the stairs before we have to. And the music vlogs, you should go watch those. Hey, you should like to subscribe anyway. Alright, let's go. Actually, no, it's safer if I don't vlog. And hey, look, we've done this walk before. We've done it 3. This is our 3rd time doing it. Walking down the steps. Actually, no, 4th time you've seen me in this area. Drake concert vlog right here. Music concert vlog 1 and 2. Walking to the car. So you know the deal. It's kind of autumn now. Remember we did... No way. We did summer. No, we did winter, summer, autumn. That's really cool. Okay, so getting into the car. Have to do this part. And yeah. Oh, it actually stood up. Oh no.
Every night to finally roam and invite newcomers to play with us. For many years we've been all alone. We're forced to be still and play the same songs we've known since that date. An imposter took our life away. Now we're stuck here to decay. Please let us get in, don't lock us away. We're not like what you're thinking. We are poor little souls who have lost all control, and we're forced here to take that road. We've been all alone, stuck in our little zone since 19
and we're ready.
Do it right on the Cineplay.
Is this where you wanna be? I just don't get it. Why would you want to stay 5 nights at Freddy's? Is this where you wanna be? I just don't get it. Why do you want to stay 5 nights at Freddy's?
Alright, so we just finished the movie, and I'll give my thoughts at home. I'll see you there. Alright. So, I just came back home from watching the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. So I know the first question is gonna be, Damara, was it good? It was pretty good. You know, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. You know, I don't really think there's be some things that should be done better, but I think that what it did is pretty good, but I think that they could have changed some things to make the movie more enhanced and like make it more enjoyable. But overall, as if I just watch it, I think it's pretty good. You know, my dad thinks it's pretty good. After the movie, me and my dad talked about it, and we're like, people that say, like, we heard some guys after we walked out saying, oh, this movie's so mid, that movie was so mid. And like, when I think about it, like, if I think the whole movie, there wasn't really anything bad, but there was this one thing in the movie. I think people who have seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about, this one part in the movie that's not that good. I think that scene contrasted pretty well into different parts of the movie, but I still think that scene and how like it kind of played out and like the things that happen in it are still kind of stupid. But it if I read a book on it, if I read a book and I see that part and then I see later, then I think it contrasts pretty well. But I think just like kind of the scenes that happen in that part are pretty bad, but it contrasts well into the story and like what happens in there. Performances were pretty good. You know, Josh Hutcherson did really good. I kind of forgot the other actors' names, but Josh Hutcherson did really good as Mike Schmidt. Pretty good. Vanessa was pretty good. It was okay. Abby, she was pretty good. You know, she did, for being her age, she did pretty good. What was it? William Afton, forgot the name right there. He not seen as much as people would probably like, but I think that it's a setup for a I think it's a setup for a future, like, you know, sequel for the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I think there should have been maybe more of him and more depth into his character, just a little tiny bit before the movie was completed. But I think overall the acting was pretty solid and pretty good. The animatronics were really good. They actually looked really cool, you know. And I think that everything that they were in was pretty good. The sound design, I remember I said this, I want the sound design to be good. The sound design was good. It was actually good. No, the sound design was good. It wasn't bad. But the sound design was good in a way that I didn't think it would be good. I thought that they were going to make the sound design good by this way, but they made the sound design good by another way, which I'm still happy about. But I do think if they added a little bit of the components of how I wanted them to be, I think it would be maybe a little tiny bit better for at least me. But they made it in a way that is good, but maybe it could have some improvements, but whatever. It was still pretty good, the sound design. Is this movie scary? To me personally, I don't think the movie was scary. Like, because I've watched a lot of horror movies, I've had a lot of jump scares, you know, we play a lot of horror games, so I'm kind of desensitized a bit. But yeah, sure, there's one jump scare that got me. I was like, damn. But there were some scenes that also surprised me that I did not think that would happen. Like, there's this one scene, I'm not gonna say what, but you'll see for yourself. But this one scene, I'm like, oh, I don't know what's gonna happen. Damn! Like, it's kind of that reaction. There's some twists and turns in the movie. There's some things that you wouldn't expect. There's some things that I looked at, I'm like, I can see that. I can see that happening. The atmosphere of the movie, I think the atmosphere was sick. I think all shots were pretty good. I think that without the story, I think the shots are like good and stuff. The story element, here's what I want to kind of dive into. Story, if you don't know the games, is good. You know, it's enjoyable. Maybe you need to watch the movie again to understand fully because you don't really understand, but it's good. If you're a moderate FNAF fan and you know the story teensy little bit, I think the story is gonna be like a better experience. If you're a hardcore like Final Fantasy Freddy's fan like me, the story's good, but you know it could be better. Me and my dad discussed this, that we talked in the car. I was telling him components from the games that were different from the movies, and I was telling him like how the game goes and stuff, and he said to me, by what you're telling me, if they made a movie solely on the games and how the games go, I think the story would be so much better. And I think about it, I'm like, I think so too. But the thing is that I'm not entirely sure with that, because it's theorized. Our whole entire Final Fantasy Freddy story has not been confirmed at all. Well, it has kind of been confirmed, but not like solidly. We have made almost every single thing that we've made in the story is by theorizing. So you can't really make, I guess you could, it's kind of hard, you know, but honestly, I think that if they made a game of what we know as the story from the games, I think it would probably be a better movie. Because, you know, there's the concepts, there's the storytelling of the games that like are so good. That's what makes the games really interesting. But in the movie they didn't execute that. They didn't really do that at all. But I think that if they did that, maybe they're not going to do that. It's already too late. But I think if they did that, I think the movie had way more depth in the story and it would be more interesting. But it would not, I don't know, it's confusing. But overall, movie was pretty good. I give it an 8 out of 10, and I will see you later. Bye bye.